Finally, Yahaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State, is in custody of the EFCC, undergoing interrogations by their operatives in presence of 3 of his attorneys. And you know how security agents in Nigeria always like to gloat about their achievements. EFCC claimed that they arrested Yahaya Bello on their own. That means it was out of their intelligence gathering that they were able to pinpoint where he was staying or hiding out, and they were able to raid that area and arrest him and get him into custody. As you can see in this CCTV image they released, Yahaya Bello entering their HQ in Abuja. On the contrary, according to the cable, Governor Ododo of Kogi State brought in Yahaya Bello today in Abuja, and he invited the EFCC operatives to come and take him into their custody. Anyway, all these don't matter anymore. The most important thing now is that he is in their custody. Let them interrogate him to be able to recover the 80 billion naira they accused him of stealing from Kogi State coffers. At one time, according to the EFCC, Yahaya Bello paid more than $700,000 for the school fees of his children in a private school in Abuja. Some might be wondering why the school is very expensive. No. He paid for their tuition in advance till they finished school. Imagine one of his kids still being in primary school or maybe in class 1 in secondary school. He paid for all of them till they finish and graduate. Nigerian politicians are very, very wicked. Imagine one person stealing 80 billion naira only for himself. Like already calculated in the other video, we've made several videos about the Yahaya Bello saga. If he starts spending 1 million naira per day, the 80 billion naira will last him for more than 200 years. This is coming from a state that is among the poorest in Nigeria, and a politician can steal them blind. It is hoped that this is not performative from EFCC, that they are not trying to show Nigerians that they are working, that they are trying to bring Yahaya Bello to justice. No. They should make sure they use their good offices to recover the 80 billion naira that belongs to poor people in Kogi State. This is the reason EFCC was formed in the first place. They are supposed to be focusing on the big fish, on highly politically exposed persons who steal billions of naira or even dollars, instead of going after petty scammers they call Yahoo boys, who even 1,000 of them combined might not have succeeded in scamming people of up to 10 billion naira. So they should be going after politicians, not petty scammers who scam maybe $1,000, $2,000 or $5,000 from foreigners. They should spend precious hours going after money that belongs to Nigerians. Nigerian money should be top priority. Yes, they are supposed to serve Nigerians, not serve outsiders or foreigners trying to pretend as if we are working to make sure we return your money. No. Spend that time on recovering money that belongs to Nigerians. When you recover $5,000 for a foreigner, you have spent man hours that you should have spent going after politicians, except they don't want to go after the politicians. And it has a huge psychological effect on Nigerians, because people will say, this man I had huge respect for. I didn't know he's a thief, to the extent that he will steal 80 billion naira only for himself. And that politician, if he is eventually jailed, will not be able to contest the election anytime in the future. Even after the mandatory 10 years expires, he will still not be able to contest the election, just as the likes of Ibori and others. So that psychological effect, that stigma, many people will even avoid stealing, especially stealing up to 80 billion naira. They will say, let me just take this small one. I will manage this. Maybe I'll make a deal. But up to 80 billion naira, no. Is unacceptable. So they should do everything within their powers. Make sure that they try this man and recover all the money. That's if the judges will do their job, that they will not be in bed with the corrupt politicians. Because Nigerians are fighting on all fronts. You fight with security agents, you fight with judges, you fight with court, you fight with everyone in order to get justice.
Tinubu, where are you?